Now, in terms of how I see becoming a champion, it's nothing more than a decision. Nothing more, nothing less. It is a decision to become a champion, and all of you are worthy of it. And the fact is that you also have to believe that you are enough. So another thing I want you guys to do with me is I want you all to shout out, I am enough. So everybody?
I am enough!
And this is something that really resonated with me when I first started to say it, because you know what, there's a lot of things out there, like she said, that are just so unsurmountable, they seem impossible. But if you just sit there and tell yourself that I am enough, you will figure out a way to become enough. This is fact. Now, by deciding that you're a champion, you'll start to be more critical about yourself and about what you're doing and comparing to what a champion would actually do. If you decide that you're a champion, you will compare yourself to what a champion would be, what your imagination of what that would be. You'll begin to seek people who already have that champion mentality that you are looking to achieve because you want to become a champion as well. You'll reflect on where you are and where you need to be in order to reach that champion mentality. And really there's two core things I want to touch on that are going to make the biggest difference. One, eliminating your limiting beliefs. So I found this online, I really like it. Limiting beliefs are those which constrain us in some way. Just by believing them, we do not think, do, or say the things that they inhibit. And in doing so, we impoverish our lives. We may have beliefs about rights, duties, abilities, permissions, and so on. Limiting beliefs are often about ourselves and our self-identity. So everyone has fears, doubts, setbacks, things that are going to prevent you and hold you back from achieving that champion status. The question is, and this relates to you as well, how do you deal with it? And more importantly, how would a champion deal with it? And I guarantee that if you ask yourself that question, how would a champion deal with this situation? You will come up with an answer. And then the next question becomes, will you do it? We all know exactly what a champion would do. We all know that a champion would not sit and watch Netflix instead of study for 2 hours. We all know a champion wouldn't, cut a corner and skip a job or something like that, or whatever it is you're doing. You know that you would do what's right and not what's easy. Why not me? That key sentence is so simple. But when you see all these champions, these great people, you need to simply ask yourself, not that can't be me, how can that be me, but it's really why not me? There's no reason it shouldn't be you. You need to find the difference between the two. So decide to do it before you can think about it. Say yes before your mind can say no. In doing so, you need to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. You need to push through adversity while others will not. And through that, you will begin to eliminate those limiting beliefs. Now the second thing, as for the daily grind. I don't know I really like calling it daily grind. Some people misconceive that. It's like grinding. I could talk about it, but I think the way that Will Smith says this is perfect. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen this interview, but from the top. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. That while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. There's no easy way around it. No matter how talented you are, your talent is going to fail if you aren't skilled. If you don't study, if you don't work really hard and dedicate yourself that you want to, the only thing that's directly different about me is that I'm not afraid to die on the treadmill. You may be smarter than me, you may be better than me, but one of two things is going to happen when I get on that treadmill. Either you get off first, or I'm going to die. And that's the way to grind. It's a belief in your capacity to succeed, a positive mental attitude, having self-confidence and positive reinforcement. It's having the audacity to have big dreams, the courage to go after them, and the willpower to keep them going. The champion mentality is knowing why you are doing something and getting it done with a high sense of urgency. It's understanding that everything put in your way will make you stronger. To become a champion, you have to fall to get better, but always believe you will get better. It's about always going for the win, always acting like you're a winner, regardless of the outcome. It's about being a good person, doing the right thing, giving back to the world, and always trying your hardest, pushing yourself and being the best you can be. It's being someone who is willing to do what most others aren't willing to do to accomplish their goals. It's learning how to constantly eliminate your bad habits that hurt you and replacing them with useful ones that help you. The champion mentality is about knowing that you can do whatever you want as long as you don't give up and you relentlessly work hard at it. That, my friends, that is the champion mentality.